Drug use among teens continues to be a concern nationwide, but not many treatment options are available for minors dealing with this issue. NewsPress Now's Jenna Wilson caught up with a local family who's concerned about the lack of resources to help young people in the area.
Streets. I was walking around neighborhoods that I wouldn't walk in the daylight. But it was my daughter, and I had to do everything I could to save her life.
Steve Umphris is talking about the risk he took looking for his teenage daughter, who is a minor and has been in and out of his home for years due to her drug use problem. He says he's utilized various resource centers in St. Joseph, including the Family Guidance Behavioral Urgent Center. But once he takes his daughter to receive what he hopes will be longer-term treatment, she spends no more than 3 hours at a facility before being discharged.
The poison was coming out of her body, and she had sores, and she was in bad shape. And they discharged her. She should have been in for, I believe it's 96-hour evaluation, and never happened.
The Umphris family is looking for a solution quickly, as they believe their daughter is coming close to losing her life each day she's on the streets. According to her father, his daughter and other peers she's using drugs with rely heavily on the overdose reversal drug Narcan. But the drug is only as effective as the people who are around you when it's time to administer it.
Past few days, there's a bad batch here in town of the fentanyl, and the kids are just dropping. I mean, thank God that some of the kids that are overdosing, somebody's there with Narcan. Narcan, I don't know. I think they lean on that because they don't want to die. But the thing is, why do something that's going to kill you if you don't want to die?
Each time his daughter returns home, he makes the effort to try and get her help. But he believes it's going to take 24/7 around-the-clock care, which isn't an option right now for minors in the area, officials say.
One of the issues with, especially like dealing with minors, there's not very many inpatient places available. When I first started at Family Guidance in 2013, we had inpatient and detox, and funding was a main reason of why it was closed. And so it's expensive to house somebody for 21 to 30 days.
Despite there being limited resources for minors battling drug addiction, staff at organizations like the Family Guidance Center are aware that the lack of help for kids is a major issue, which is why they've developed a program to assist teens facing drug addiction.
We started an adolescent studies program, and so that's for anybody under the age of 18 that is using substances, also including tobacco or vaping. We're working with those kids as well. And we can take referrals through the school. Parents can walk in if they have a juvenile office.
The program offers harm reduction, teaching minors coping skills to combat their drug addiction, as well as family group therapy, where parents can learn to be a part of the drug treatment process as well.
We're losing our kids. You know, kids are not just playing around with nicotine or alcohol or even marijuana. You know, we have kids that are using methamphetamines, we have kids that are using heroin, and we have kids that are using opiates and using fentanyl. And if we don't start working with them, they might not make it to 18.
Reporting for NewsPress Now, I'm Jenna Wilson.